this is Rom Wills coming back at you with yet another video. Why women will cheat on good husbands. Why women will cheat on good husbands. And I know some people will be like, they bad, they don't appreciate it, all of that stuff. No, part of it has to do with both a combination of programming and what they really want. See, programming says, hey, yeah, get that guy. He's a provider. He's a protector. You know, he'll be there for you. He looks good to the relatives. You know, Uncle Junior and them won't clown him at the cookout. You know, stuff of that. The one who looks good, you know, one who'll take care of the bills and all of that. Okay, that's good. But often that guy don't match what that woman really want. That guy doesn't, you know, because when they cheat, when women cheat, they cheat with the guy mainly on genetics. Mainly the guy who really looks good on them, guy who touches them on a deep level. Like it's a cliche to say sexuality, but sex, shoot, if you know what a woman likes sexually, that tells you everything about her. That's why I haven't talked about it in a long time, but the sexual shadow world. The main thing it does there is let them be free. But see, what might make them free might not be what a good man for them publicly. So, you know, many women, they have that dual mating strategy. They get the good husband, but then the side man, the side piece, that's who they really want, at least in the bedroom. But see, the side man, he might not be good for that husband type. It's very rare a woman to meet a guy who's both good, dealing, you know, being that good husband, but then one who's going to excite her. Like I've talked often about that book, and this applies to all races, but it was focused on the black community by George Sabiro, may he rest in peace. The, you know, money issues in black male relationships. And he that was an important part he talked about. He's like, you know, a man could be a good boyfriend, but not a good husband. And a good husband, you know, a man could be a good husband, but he would have made a lousy boyfriend. And indeed, I'm gonna be real. That's why some women ain't even getting married, because they got their own shit now. That's what they need a husband for. But we still have instances, you know, because invariably somebody will say, well, you know, just get a passport and stuff. Well, some of those women want some game too. See, what do we have out here? We have a general social thing that says, oh yeah, man has to, you know, take care of the bills, all that stuff. But not enough talk about publicly about, you know, what that woman really want. You know, her sexual side. So often they'll get that good guy. In fact, I started Nice Guys and Players off that way. A woman starts off with a good guy. You know, she got a good guy, but she ain't really, you know, no real sexual contact. But then the guy she cheating with, oh yeah, he tearing her up. But she, at the same time, the guy she cheating with, she don't see him as a good husband. You know? It was like when women cheat on an otherwise good husband, it's not because he's like a good guy. He's just not doing it for her sexually. A lot of times she's marrying him for, I don't know, community pressure. You know, they could be in a church or maybe a social class where it says, okay, you have to get married. You know, it could be myriad things, myriad public things to look good in front of everybody else. And, you know, he's a good guy and she'll love him, but she's not in love with him. Now, I know a lot of guys that hear that and say, oh, that woman bad or anything. It's like, oh, no, she's still a good person. Ain't nothing wrong with her. It's just the society we live in. Understand something. The society we live in doesn't discuss sex enough. Because I've noticed there's been some guys, they've had some issues with me discussing sex. Even on here, if I put sex in the title of the video, you know, that could hurt it. That could hurt it. That could hurt monetization and all of that. That's why you get a lot of guys that'll talk about it, but then they'll put they'll write it in such a way it doesn't outright say sex. But women still have those desires. Now, you still invariably get some guys who think that they don't, but these same guys, they ain't getting none. Say all women don't want to have sex with, like, no, they don't want to have sex with you if you have that trouble. See, that's a powerful secret with women that's not discussed enough, their sexual nature. How much they talk about sex when a man ain't around. Oh no, they get into it, because even as a man, if I'm around a group of women, I get real quiet, they get real comfortable. They look at me, know I'm not judging them, and I'm really not. Oh, they be opened up. I've had some women say some stuff to me, I'll be like, wow. They ain't look like the type, and it'll be different. They ain't a particular race, it's all of them. I've seen women of all races do the same thing. It's who they want sexually. And that's very important. But see, the good husband, he might not rock their world. But he does, he'll keep the home up, and he got good enough genetics if they have a child with him. But that's something that's something really important, because the number of paternity fraud, I've heard a couple people say, is up to 40%. And those are guys who just check. But usually you have many women, they'll have a baby with the side man. There's many a woman out there hoping when that baby come out, that baby look more like them. Or they'll try to say, oh no, baby, he look like Uncle Junior. Nobody in the family seen or even know who Uncle Junior is, but that paternity fraud thing, that's the guy they actually having sex with. In fact, there's a lot of sexless marriages and stuff. Just because somebody had that ring on their finger don't mean anything. There's a lot of sexless marriages. So, and the husband, he taking care of everything, but he just ain't getting none. But the woman's turned on, truthfully, by someone else. Now, like I said earlier, an ideal situation is a man can rock her world and be that good husband. And you got something like that. Those are usually the happier women and stuff. But there's many women, just because she have a ring on her finger. In fact, in the area I live in, there's a lot of women got rings on their fingers but still be flirting with another guy. This is one of those things, seriously. I've just heard about it just on a casual basis, just casual. And, and the thing is, with the man they cheat with, they just can show who they really are. They can show who they really are. Who they are as a woman. That's the man they can be free with. That's the man they can be free with. And like I said, they love their husbands, but they ain't in love with husbands. And when I say in love, maybe in lust. That's a more accurate thing to say. And you got many women, they'll keep that up for years. I know women now, and I know if they watching this, they praying. It's like, Ron, call my name. But they really, they'll have a guy and they'll say, yeah, you're a good guy. But, we're like roommates, We're good friends and stuff. But when they cheat, it'd be with somebody totally different. We're bringing something different. And even though I mentioned genetically, some guys, tall, muscular, all that stuff. Somebody just might be a guy who can free her up and let her be free without judgment. It's important. And I know this is going to fire some people up, but that's happening. It's not enough talk about infidelity. But if you do a search, just do a search on adultery and stuff and see what channels you get. Some women got some secret things and stuff. I remember, one in particular. Now I can't remember what the site is, but there's stuff to see what they were really talking about. You had to join. So I faked me out and joined, and I was like, oh shit. But it's happening. And the thing is, as a man, you gotta understand where you really stand with a woman as a man. Because if you more that good husband type, unless you're knocking it out in the bedroom, you might want to double back home one day or wherever. Seriously. But anyway, it is what it is. So that's all I have for right now. I'll get back with y'all later. Peace and blessings.